Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel DestinyMoonTarot. I have taken a break from my future spouse series today to bring you a different reading altogether. We're going to be finding out what your dreams are trying to tell you, and I got the inspiration to do this reading for you guys because I have personally been having really vivid, very crazy dreams. I mean, I always have vivid and crazy dreams, but the dreams that I've been having in the past, I feel like have held so much meaning for me. And when I did this reading for myself, a lot of very important messages came out for me. So I also wanted to do this for you. Pretty much all of the cards that I've used in today's reading just have a very pastel hue to them. So that's just my way of adding like a soft and gentle approach to maybe something that would be a little bit heavy, like, you know, messages in this reading could be a little bit heavy, although I've already filmed all three of the groups and they all seemed pretty okay. I mean, I don't think anything scary came up for anyone, but yeah, I just wanted to be a little bit mindful of how I convey this message to you guys. So with that being said, let me introduce you to the groups in today's reading. As always, I have 3 piles prepared for you guys to choose from. We have group number 1 or pile number 1 with the opalite heart crystal. We have group number 2 with the lapis lazuli heart crystal. And we have group number 3 with the rose quartz heart crystal. Excuse the bus outside, please. Yeah, so this is group number 3 with the rose quartz heart crystal. So as always, you can pause this video and take as much time as you need to pick either one or multiple of these groups by either looking at the crystals up here or these cards down here. You can pick more than one group if you are intuitively drawn to do so as well. And once you have made your decision, you can find the timestamps for your group's reading in the description box below as well as in the pinned comments. So in case you have chosen group number 3, you don't have to watch through the whole video. You can just skip forward to your reading. Hi group 1, if you chose the opalite heart crystal, then this is going to be your reading. Let's find out what your dreams are trying to tell you. As always, I have all of your oracle cards pre-shuffled right here. I'm also going to be getting the tarot to get some more information about what your dreams are trying to tell you, but for now I'm gonna start off with these 2 cards right here. So here we have coincidences and media. Now these 2 cards are telling me what kind of dreams you might be having and what your dreams are telling you, just like a general idea of what your dreams are trying to tell you. So something that I'm picking up from both of these cards right here, coincidences and media, is that maybe you've been having dreams about a particular maybe celebrity or a particular movie. Maybe you're hearing dialogues from a particular movie. Maybe it feels like you are in a movie, or you might be hearing some songs in your dreams. And I feel like when you have these dreams, the next day or a couple of days later, you might hear that song, or you might hear that movie, or you might see that celebrity on TV, and you might feel like, hey, this is the person that I was just dreaming about the other day, or this is the movie, or this is the song that I was just dreaming about the other day. So there's this feeling of like coincidences, like you know, you dreaming about something and that kind of happening a couple of days later. So your dreams might be a little bit prophetic at the moment, but there is this energy with you that you are having very gentle dreams, in the sense that the person, like the celebrity or the movie or the song that's showing up in your dream, or like the celebrity or the movie or the song that you are being drawn to at the moment, is probably like your comfort zone. It's like the movie that you watch, like it could be your favorite movie or your favorite celebrity or your favorite song that's showing up in your dream. Or at the moment a movie or a show or a celebrity or a song that you have been obsessed with is probably saying something or doing something that you have been dreaming about, and it almost feels like the message that your dream was trying to give you, you didn't really understand, and it almost feels like you are getting that same message through something in the media. I hope that's making sense, group number 1. We are still in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. Yeah, like I just know that this is a very vague topic, but I really hope that the messages are coming through very clearly to you. I hope that the takeaway from this reading is going to be helpful to you. So now let's live shuffle the Kawaii tarot to find out what your dreams are trying to tell you. What are your dreams trying to tell you? Okay, King of Swords, Two of Wands. I want to take this as well. Four of Pentacles. Okay, and just one last card. I just need one more card. I want to take this one, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Your bottom deck energy is the Ace of Wands. There's like a need here, there's a feeling here that you want to start something new, and your dreams are kind of encouraging you to start something new. But I think you are somewhere, maybe in waking life, a little bit not really stuck, but I think you're not really ready to make a decision. Like this is a decision that could possibly change your life. It's got something to do with maybe like a new start, a new beginning, a fresher foundation, maybe something to do with your money and finances, or something that's got to do with like your stability and safety and comfort. But this is a very important decision that I think you are kind of in the middle of taking, and you just want to gather as much information as you can. I think you're procrastinating a little bit as well, but I think you're also doing your research, and you want to like delay making this decision as much as you possibly can. Like that's a feeling that I'm picking up on here. And I feel like your dreams are coming through to like just, you know, provide you with maybe some information or some level of comfort or just some level of like peace, because I think you're in like a very overwhelmed energy right now. I think there's just too much on your plate, there's too much going on, and I feel like your dreams are saying, hey, we've got your back. Like, you know, calm down, relax a little bit, treat yourself to some self-care days, you know, treat yourself with love, and you know, show yourself soft love. This is not a decision that you have to take from a place of tough love. Just be gentle with yourself. And I think that's why you've been having the dreams that you've been having. Like that's what your dreams are trying to tell you. They're just trying to provide you with some sort of comfort, because this decision is kind of driving you a little bit crazy, I think. So yeah, that's something that I'm picking up on. Let's see what your dreams kind of want you to change. Okay, so like what are these dreams encouraging you to do? So here we have Chiron, hurt and heal. Scorpio, intensity, exposing, purging and renewing. And the house, 9th house, which deals with our spiritual growth. Okay, so when we have Chiron in Scorpio in the 9th house, I feel like you guys are overwhelmed because you are having like a spiritual awakening. For some of you, like I said, this big change, this decision is going to kind of be a catalyst to very big change. It's not just like personal changes that, you know, you might see or do in terms of where you live, where you work, and like very materialistic things. It's also going to change the way maybe you see yourself, maybe your self-esteem, your, you know, your needs, your desires. It's gonna be like a catalyst for some sort of a spiritual growth, personal growth, emotional growth. There's development here that is going to take place once you make this decision. That's something that's coming through. So I feel like what your dreams are trying to tell you is that you are safe, you're in safe hands, and you having to make this decision is part of your spiritual growth and your spiritual journey. You are meant to be leaving behind the hurt and the pain of the past, and just like, you know, purging that kind of old energy from your life and kind of renewing your own energy, so much so that you expose yourself to new experiences where you step out of your comfort zone, because only when we step out of our comfort zone can we truly develop, right? Any decision that you make is going to be the best decision for you, so you don't have to worry about making the wrong decision. It's all part of your destiny. It's all part of your spiritual growth. It's also a part of how you are going to be able to close one chapter and move into a new phase of life. Because maybe one of the reasons why this decision is kind of difficult for you to make is because you're leaving something that you're used to. You're leaving something that's your comfort zone, and moving out of your comfort zone is always scary. But I think what your dreams are trying to tell you is that one of the reasons why you're being pushed to make this decision is because if you're not forced to make this change will never happen. If you're not forced to close this old chapter and, you know, start experiencing something new and be open to something new, then you won't do that. You won't level up. Like, you will stay stuck in that same place. Not because you're meant to stay there, but because you are just too scared of letting go. You're just too scared to close that chapter. And if you don't close that chapter, that same chapter is going to either keep you trapped in the same hurt and pain, or that same lesson is just going to keep repeating itself. That same cycle is just going to keep repeating itself. So I think your dreams are just trying to tell you, or like encourage you, or like give you courage, like to just deal with yourself with a lot of soft love. Like, you know, be very kind and gentle with yourself when you're making this change. And your dreams are trying to tell you that you don't have to take everything so seriously. It's not the end of the game for you. It's just a start. It's a new beginning. It's not as scary as it seems. So don't overwork yourself. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't overthink. You know, try and find comfort. Like, when I say that you have to get out of your comfort zone, it's I think there's like this misconception that once you leave the comfort zone, you're just out and you're constantly being exposed to something that is different, or something that you're not used to. But what I think most people don't understand is that you can experience new things better when you step out of your comfort zone, because you already know what makes you comfortable. So anytime this new experience becomes too overwhelming for you, or too scary for you, or you need a break from it, you can always come back to your comfort zone, in the sense that you can always come back to the things that provide you comfort. You will know how to deal with stressful situations because you have something to lean on. You have something for support. You know, things or people or activities in your comfort zone. So I think what your dreams are trying to tell you is to just be brave and expose yourself, be open to new things, because it's all part of your spiritual growth, and it's the only way in which you can end a cycle of hurt and pain, and that's the only way that you'll be able to heal, because I feel like this is a long time coming. And you can do that because you are at a point where you will be able to deal with this, because you know how to take care of yourself. If this new thing seems too overwhelming to you, seems like there's too much going on and you just can't deal with it, you will know exactly how to deal with it, because you know what makes you feel good, what makes you feel calm. So in a sense, your dreams are trying to tell you to be brave and take this step into the unknown, because you will be able to take care of yourself. It won't overwhelm you because you have done the inner work. You will be able to heal. So you will know exactly how to take care of yourself. you won't get overwhelmed. It won't be like stepping into complete chaos. Things are gonna be different. Things are gonna be different from what you're used to, but they're not gonna scare you, because where you are right now, you have done a lot of healing in the past to get to that point. You have done a lot of inner work to get to that point. You have shown a lot of strength to get to that point. So it's basically like your dreams are saying that, you know, you've made it this far, so you can go further. So that's something that I'm picking up on. I'm gonna just get your last 2 cards. This is like advice for you. So here we have gratitude. I pause for a moment of gratitude for the many blessings in my life. And we have goddess. I awaken the flow of goddess energy within me. So this ties up with your reading really, really well, because first of all, you know, your advice is to be grateful. A chance, just a chance to be able to close a hurtful, a painful chapter in your life. The fact that you have this chance, the fact that you have this experience that has helped you grow, there's so much for you to be grateful for. You know, you have to be like, when you look around you are going to realize that you have so much to be grateful for. So gratitude is something like advice that's coming out for you. Just like look around you and look at the things that you're grateful for. They could be the smallest of things. You know, you can just be grateful for having like an internet connection and a device, an electronic device for you to watch this video on. A lot of people don't have that. So it's something small, it's something we take for granted pretty much every day, but you know, it's something for us to be grateful for. There's always something to be grateful for. So be grateful for how far you've come in this journey, and be grateful that you have the opportunity to go even further. Yeah, so that's advice that's coming out for you. And the most important advice that's coming out for you with this goddess card is that, you know, don't be afraid to step into your own power. You have the power within you to be fierce as well as gentle. So just show yourself love, be kind to yourself. Let the past go. Give yourself another chance. Give your life another chance. Make this decision. Make this decision with a lot of clarity, and see how that's just going to make your life a lot better than it is right now. I feel like you guys want change, group number 1, but you're just very scared of what the unknown has in store for you. You will be fine. You can take care of yourself. You will be fine. And you have things to get back to. You have support to get back to. You have a comfort zone to, you know, fall back into. You don't have to leave everything behind. You can take the good things from your past with you in the future. Because there's this feeling here that there is something new and exciting and adventurous waiting for you on the other side of fear. So that's the reading that I have for you guys, group number 1. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Did it resonate with you or not? Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more readings from me, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys. Hi group 2, if you chose the lapis lazuli heart crystal, then this is going to be your reading. Let's find out what your dreams are trying to tell you. As always, I have your oracle cards pre-shuffled right here. I'm also going to be getting some tarot for you later on in your reading, but let's start off with your first 2 cards that are other people and brown chakra. Okay, brown, did I say brown chakra? I meant brow. Brow chakra, which basically is your third eye chakra. And the fact that you have chosen the lapis lazuli heart crystal, yeah, this just makes a lot of sense. So your brow chakra or your third eye chakra basically deals with your intuition. And I think what your dreams are trying to tell you, group number 2, and this is getting very serious from the get-go. This is not a joking matter. This is very serious. I feel like there are people in your life at the moment, group number 2, who you feel like you cannot trust. Your intuition, your gut feeling is telling you that the vibe is off with some people, whether these are people in your friend circle, in your family, whether it's the government, whether it's just, you know, a partnership, whether this is a new person, I don't know. This is somebody in your life who your intuition is telling you that you cannot trust, and there's like no reason for it. And I think you're maybe very logical people, which is why you have been ignoring this intuition, and you've been ignoring your intuition, which is why this is showing up in your dreams. Because yeah, you should never ignore your intuition, ever for anything, okay? Intuition over logic always. But yeah, I think you guys are logical people, so maybe because this other person hasn't really given you a reason to not come across as trustworthy, you're probably thinking that you're overthinking, or you're just like reading between the lines, or you're just overreacting. But yeah, it's just this feeling that you can't shake off, but for some reason you are ignoring your intuition, and that's why it's showing up in your dreams to tell you that you should be listening to your intuition. Because if your intuition is telling you that you cannot trust this person or these people, then you definitely should be listening to your intuition, and there's something definitely up here. Let's get tarot to kind of find out more about what your dreams are trying to tell you. What is it? What are your dreams trying to tell you? What exactly is the message that they're trying to convey to you through your dreams? Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. I'm gonna keep the Four of Cups here because I didn't even see that, but yeah, these two cards I want to keep together. So we have the Six of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and I just want one more card, the Two of Pentacles. Right. Yes, your bottom deck energy is the Star. Okay, so group number 2, I feel like this person or these people in waking life is coming across as someone who has ulterior motives. I don't think you feel like you can trust their intentions, because there's something here, like I think your intuition is trying to tell you to just step away and stay away and run away from these people, because they might drop you when you need them, or they're not really trustworthy, or you know, they are someone who'll probably either take advantage of you or just like leave you out in the cold, or you know, you might lose something very valuable to you if you continue trusting this person, or if you continue hanging out with this person, if you basically don't, like, you know, run away from this person. Like there's something about their vibe. They're coming across as someone who's very untrustworthy, someone who you cannot depend on at all. That's why the vibe is off. That's why you're like not completely able to trust them with all of your information. What your current connection with this person or with these people is that you're being very careful and very cautious of what kind of information you give them, and how much information you give them, and when you give that information to them. Like this is not your go-to person. This is not your this is not someone who you are giving a lot of details of your life to, or like you're being called to not give your details to. I feel like the messages also to me are coming in like bits and pieces, in the sense that this person is not what they seem like, and you're picking up on that energy as well, but you're ignoring that feeling because, like I said, this person has not really given you a reason to not trust you. And I feel like that's the energy that I'm picking up on, which is why the messages are not coming very clearly to me. They're coming in like bits and pieces, kind of like how you are giving them bits and pieces of information just to see what they will do with that information, because you can't completely trust them. So you're just giving them a little bit and seeing what they do with that, and only if you feel like it's kind of like you're testing them. But I think this person is, I don't know, I feel like they're not meant to be a part of your journey, which is why you just cannot shake off this feeling. So even if they're not overtly doing something or saying something that makes you believe that you can't trust them, you still cannot trust them. That's the feeling that I'm picking up on here. Like there's a part of you, like your intuition just doesn't want to trust this person, and that's showing up in your dreams as well. You might be having a dream that somebody is robbing your house or stealing your money, taking something from you forcefully. You might be having a dream that you have to leave your house or run away, or someone's chasing you. You might be having dreams that someone or something is haunting you, either like you are in a haunted house, or like there's a presence of a ghost or a spirit around you, and it's not really scary, but they're there, and it kind of like, you know, is unsettling. So it's not a nightmare where you feel like you're being scared by a ghost or haunted by a ghost, but the feeling of knowing that there is a spirit around or like a ghost around is a little bit unsettling. Maybe you've been having dreams like that, group number 2. And I feel like I can't really tell you why exactly this person is seeming untrustworthy to you, because like they're not coming through to me either. Like this situation seems too good to be true. Like this situation feels like it would give you better gains than anything has ever before. Like maybe it'll give you more money or quick money, or like, you know, give you an opportunity that's like a once in a lifetime opportunity, but it just seems too good to be true. Like this person or this situation or this thing just seems too good to be true, and there's something about this situation that you can't really put a finger on, but you cannot trust completely, because that's what your intuition is telling you. Let's find out what your dream is just basically trying to tell you to do. Okay, let's just skip to that part. Because yeah, I don't think any other information as such wants to come out about why you can't trust this situation. So here we have the South Node in Aries in the 10th house. So yeah, basically your dreams are just encouraging you or asking you to release, definitely run away from this situation. If this is like a partnership, if this is like a situation where you and this person or this thing or this entity has to do something together, I think you're being encouraged to just at the moment be on your own. Be brave enough to either pursue this thing on your own independently, or just, you know, do it independently, period. Basically, like, you know, just let your passion guide you, let your wisdom guide you, let your intuition guide you, but don't really get into a partnership with someone at the moment. Work independently. Maybe this is like a middleman somewhere. If you're trying to buy a house, if you're trying to change careers, if someone's saying, you know what, quit your job, let's start a business together. I don't know, I'm picking up on like partnership, or like, you know, like a middleman kind of an energy that you are being asked to just be cautious of. And we have the 10th house here, so it might affect whatever this is. It might affect, like I said here with the 5 of coins, it might affect like your finances, your stability, something that you hold valuable, like you find valuable in your life, something that you also kind of attach to your own identity. Okay, something that will also probably influence your accomplishments. So like maybe this is a career opportunity that just seems too good to be true, or this is someone in your workspace that just seems too good to be true. And yeah, you're just basically being asked to do things more independently and depend on your own wisdom and depend on your own passion and your own intuition when it comes to making decisions that can affect like the structure of your life, and also like your career or finances. If you have to make a decision about that with regard to this person or this situation, I feel like you're being asked to be more independent and do it on your own and not really depend on this person. Let's get your final 2 cards. Let's get your advice here. So we have new moon. I harness the energy of the new moon to start fresh intentions. Yeah, like a new start, like a new beginning. And we also have divine feminine. I honor and nurture the divine feminine within me. Yeah, I feel like you're just being called to start something new. For sure, start something new. Like, you don't have to pause or like hit the brakes on this new project. It's just that do it on your own. Do it on your own, nurture it on your own. Don't really depend on anyone else. Definitely do not depend on this person that you have like a weird feeling about. Yeah, you're being asked to eliminate as many like middlemen as possible. Like, it's just you and the project. As many things as you can do on your own, do them. This could also mean for some of you that you're maybe taking financial advice from someone who's probably giving you the wrong financial advice. So either like take a second opinion, or like don't really do exactly what this person is telling you to do, because there's something here with your finances, something here with your career, with like the structure of your life, the foundation of your life, that is really at stake here, which is why your intuition is basically just showing up, not just while you're awake but also in your dreams, to really help you be on guard. So you're being asked to like, you know, go ahead, start this new project, start this new venture, and it is something that, you know, you will do well in. Like, it's something that will require you to put in the work, but if you're optimistic and if you are goal oriented, then you will be able to reach your goal. And right below that is the 10 of Pentacles. So there's abundance for you if you do this on your own, but there's literally like lack. So the 5 of Pentacles is the complete opposite of the 10 of Pentacles. So there's lack for you if you're not listening to your intuition. And there's abundance for you if you start this on your own, you nurture this new project on your own, you put in the work on your own, you don't take any shortcuts, you put in the hard work no matter how long it takes, you're optimistic about it, and you have like the end goal in mind, you're definitely going to be abundant. Yeah, and I feel like I want to also add these 2 cards in your reading, because yeah, I think these 2 cards are really important here. They've helped me sum up your whole reading. So yeah, I just want to add them right here. So yeah, that's the reading that I have for you guys, group number 2. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. I hope you found it helpful, insightful. Best of luck with this situation, group number 2. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this reading. Did it resonate with you or not? Give this video a big thumbs up as well. Subscribe to my channel for more readings from me, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys. Hi group 3, if you chose the rose quartz heart crystal, then this is going to be your reading. Let's find out what your dreams are trying to tell you. As always, I have all of your oracle cards pre-shuffled right here. We will also be getting tarot for more information, but to start off, we have justification and throat chakra. Okay, so group number 1, straight off the bat, I feel like you're having a dream where you're maybe fighting with a loved one, or maybe you have a dream where like a loved one is not speaking to you or is arguing with you, or you're in a conflict, or you're just no longer friends with that person, or that person doesn't really want to talk to you, or they act like they don't know you. And I feel like that's stemming from you feeling like there's someone in your life at the moment who is misunderstanding you. There's someone who is not really being able to understand what you're saying. They're misunderstanding you, or this is someone who you just feel like you have to justify yourself and your words to a lot, because yeah, for some reason they're just either not allowing you to speak your truth or like to express yourself, or when you do, they're just misunderstanding you. They're just not really understanding where you're coming from. That's something that I'm picking up here on. We are still in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, so during Mercury retrograde, maybe you were you know, just feeling like no one really gets you, no one understands you. You're trying to explain yourself to people, but that just makes things worse maybe. Like that's a feeling that I'm picking up on here. So like your dreams are almost telling you to not really care too much about whether people get you or not. You speak your truth and you don't have to give justifications to anybody. You know, if people are hell-bent at not trying to understand you, then that's their problem, that's their lookout. That's not something that you have to be concerned about at all. So I'm just gonna shuffle the Kawaii tarot to find out what exactly your dreams are trying to tell you, what this situation is about. So here we have the 7 of Wands. Yeah, you feel like you have to constantly defend yourself. Like people who once supported you are just like, nah, I don't get you. Like you just want to win the argument, which is why you're arguing with me. You're just not really making sense. You feel like it's you against the world. Like every little thing that you say or do, you have to defend yourself, you have to justify yourself. And the people who once got you just don't get you anymore. They're calling you out and saying, you know, you just want to be right all the time. But you know, maybe this is a situation where you are right, okay, period. Like you don't have to explain yourself every single time, okay. I'm all for taking accountability for if we're wrong, and like, you know, trying to understand someone else's point of view, because sometimes we don't realize when we're wrong, but when we're right, we're right. That is also something that I absolutely believe in, and if you feel like you're right, then you absolutely should be staying in that power and speaking your truth, for sure. So we have Justice here. So yeah, it is what it is. If it's the truth, then it is the truth. That's it, point blank, period. Like, yeah. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so you don't really have to worry about or like get into the feels of how these people are feeling with you being right. If you are right, you're right. Like if they cannot deal with being wrong, or if they cannot deal with being called out on their wrong behavior, or if they cannot deal with you know, you expressing yourself without giving them any justifications, that's their problem, that's their lookout. We have the Empress here. Yeah, you are in your Empress energy, okay. Your dreams are basically telling you to stay in your Empress energy. If you feel like you're right, then you are. And here's what I'm trying to say, because like this is a message, this is a general message, this is a general reading. All kinds of people will be tuning in for this reading. So here's what I'm saying. If you are right in the sense that there's something that you don't want to do or don't want to say, of course you're right, okay. If this person is asking you why you have treated them badly, if this is a person who's asking you for answers, okay, if this person is holding you accountable for something that you have done or said in the past, and they're trying to have a conversation with you, but you're just sticking to the point that I'm right and I did what I did, and you're just overthinking. Basically, if you're gaslighting someone, that's not right, okay. That's not something that I'm behind, okay. And this message is not for you if you are gaslighting someone, so don't take this message as encouragement to continue doing that. But if you are just speaking your truth, and if you're just saying like, you know, hey, you know what, I'm done with being treated like this with you, and you know, when I wanted answers from you, you didn't give them to me. So if I am doing something and I'm looking out for myself, and if I'm taking care of myself, if I'm out here living my best life, don't come back to me, don't come crying back to me. What's that Dua Lipa song? Don't Start Now, I think it's called. If you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody. Oh, I cannot sing, but yes, sorry for my bad singing, but that's the song basically. That's the energy that I'm picking up here on. Like if you are in that energy where you're like, you know, I'm out here living my best life and I don't owe you an explanation. I don't owe you any kind of justification as to why I am doing the things that I'm doing. Then that is something that you're being encouraged to continue doing. Not being answerable but being accountable are two different things. Yeah, I don't think you should be I don't think you should expect to not be held accountable, but at the same time you're absolutely not required to be answerable to absolutely anybody and anything, and you know, any kind of situation in your life where you feel like you're out here living your best life, and if people don't understand that, if people feel like they have lost control over you, then that's for them to think about. That's not for you. And I feel like there is this big like self-love, self-care energy that I'm picking up from you guys, also considering you have chosen the rose quartz heart, which is the crystal of healing and love, and you know, mostly self-love, but yes, a lot of people also use it to attract love from someone else. But yeah, I'm picking up on this feeling that your dreams are basically encouraging you to just love yourself, live your best life, be in this Empress energy. I'm gonna bring that card here for you. This card needs to be a part of your reading. Yeah, this is just encouragement for you to live your best life. Don't worry about what someone else is going to think or say about you, if they're gonna call you names, if they're gonna, you know, judge you for something. That's their thing. That you don't have to take everything to heart. What other people think of you is none of your business. That's the energy that I'm picking up here on. So what are your dreams trying to tell you? Let's find out. We have Mercury in Taurus in the 7th house. So the fact that we have Taurus and Empress right here, because for me the Empress energy is very Venusian, which is, you know, Libra, Taurus, kind of like living the good life, you know, that kind of energy. So when we have Mercury in Taurus in the 7th house, I feel like your dreams are just basically encouraging you to communicate exactly what you want to communicate with the people that are in your life, that you kind of have a relationship with. What your dreams are telling you is that being and staying in this Empress energy could help you kind of come out of your bubble and give you more confidence to be able to network and communicate with like potential romantic partners, or like potential, you know, friendships or relationships that are meant to be in your life with a lot more you know, confidence. It's like a glow up. I feel like leveling up, glowing up is something that you're either in the process of, or this is something that your dreams are trying to encourage you to do. Glow up, level up, or like your dreams are just trying to tell you that you just being in this Empress energy and like not really caring about what these other people have to say about you, not really feeling like you have to keep quiet and keep your thoughts to yourself or justify your thoughts to others, is really going to help you step into your power and kind of like level up and glow up to a point where you'll probably be able to communicate better with people. There's some part of your sensuality that's going to come out. Like you're gonna start seeming more attractive, not just to yourself but also to other people. Like that kind of confidence is gonna make you feel like very sensual, and that's gonna attract possibly profound relationships or intimate romantic partnerships in your life. That's something that's coming through here for you guys, group number 3. Let's get your last two cards, which is advice for you. So here we have mindfulness and manifestation. Ooh, okay. So I'm picking up on two things. First thing is that you're being asked to, when you step in this Empress energy, be mindful of what you are manifesting. Okay, be mindful of how you communicate with the universe, with a higher power, because what you say is kind of like what you manifest. So when you say good things in your life, you know, when you feel like you're spending too much energy in justifying yourself, you will be stuck in a place with people who you'll constantly have to justify yourself to. But if you're mindful of, you know, like, hey, like, I don't really think I need to explain myself to you here. I'm just out here living my best life. If you don't understand it, bye. I feel like that is going to help you manifest better people in your life and manifest like better things in your life, or like just become better at manifestations in general in your life. So that's number one. The second thing that I'm picking up with mindfulness and manifestation is also that you're being asked to be very mindful of how you communicate with the people in your life, current people in your life. Be mindful of how you express yourself. Be mindful of the intentions that you're setting. Be mindful of how you are speaking to the universe and speaking to yourself, because when you're high vibe, you will attract high vibe people, and when you are high vibe, you will be able to co-create with the universe in a much more efficient way. So that's something that's coming through for you guys, group number 3. I feel like your reading is just so straight to the point, just like there's so much, like the energy of you being just so unapologetically you that's coming through for you guys in this reading is just insane. It's kind of like your spirit guides or like the universe and like, you know, just your dreams basically are just hyping you up. Like your inner empress, like your inner goddess. She's out to have a good time. She's out to live her best life. She has no time for games. She has no time for manipulation. She has no time for naysayers. Like that's the message that I'm getting for you guys, group number 3. So I am gonna end your reading right here. This is just very encouraging, just like go-getting kind of energy that your dreams are just basically trying to convey to you. So that's great. Congratulations on your glow up. Congratulations on, you know, leveling up. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this reading. Claim it if you'd like to as well. Subscribe to my channel for more readings from me, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys.